What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to D&E Takeover, episode 285. Now, before y'all say anything, right? You might be wondering, it's just me today. Yes, I understand. What's it called? Unfortunately, David couldn't be with us today. He's going to try to make it here. So stay tuned for it. It's not fully guaranteed. He might still be here, but if not, life happens. Simple. But we always got each other. The show always will go on no matter what. Really quick, before I even get this going, let me just check my audio really quick because usually David can hear me. I just want to make sure I don't sound busted for y'all. So let me just double check my audio while I'm on here. Meanwhile, while I'm doing that, how's everyone's day been? Hope everyone's day's been amazing. Hold on. Check my audio while I'm on here. Yeah, we should be good. Yeah, we should be good. We should be good. But other than that, yes. So welcome to episode 285. Today we're gonna be talking about a lot of soccer. I'm not gonna lie. DD. Wait, I'm sorry, y'all. So D&E Takeover just commented. D&E Takeover just commented on the stream. No, I'm kidding. It's definitely David. What's up, David? Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to David. I don't have the soundboard. David has a soundboard, so like we gonna make our own sounds for today. But what's it called? Naj is in the building. What's up, Eric? How you feeling, bro? Thank you for asking. Appreciate you. Thank you for popping out. I'm doing all right. Doing okay. We live. We doing well. We're back on the pod. We're talking about sports again. We're happy. That's all that matters. We're just moving forward. How have you been though? I haven't talked to any of you guys in probably what? It's been 2 weeks, I think. Me and David took a little hiatus, had a little vacations here and there. So, now that we're back in the grind of things. Hopefully we'll be going even harder than before. Welcome back, D&E. Thank you, Ophelia. Thank you for being in the building. Shout out to you. Like I said before, for everyone that's rolling in right now, usually, like I said, David's usually here with me. He's going to see if he can make it on. If not, it's completely fine, obviously. We always got stuff that we got going on. We got to handle. It's all good. But we don't want to forget David, though. David, it's a 50-50 over here. You know what I'm saying? David is our guy. So with that being said, before I even get into today's episode, as you can see, the title says Premier League has begun. The Prem has begun, and not only the Prem, but also the top 5 leagues. So Ligue 1, La Liga, Serie A, and who am I favorite? Bundesliga actually hasn't begun. It's only been the DFB Pokal. But all the soccer league has begun. Football begins in September, but the preseason games have been going on as well. I'm not gonna dive too much into that. I'll wait for David to come back if we want to dive into preseason games, but we usually don't dive into preseason that much because we're more into what is going to be happening during the season. You know what I mean? It's good flashes to see from rookies, cough, Caleb Williams. But what's it called? We don't normally dive into preseason like that. NBA is nothing's going on right now. The Olympics just finished. Again, not gonna dive too much into that. USA on the grand scheme of things, not individual performances, but USA just basically clean sweep the entire Olympics. Absolutely destroyed from top to bottom. So, the usual, you know what I'm saying? Proud to be American moment right there. But I'm just gonna dive mostly into soccer and maybe one UFC fight that I do want to talk about because my boy was in it and I do want to touch base on it a little bit. What's it called? Naj said, 7 days, 14 hours a day, sleep doesn't exist in this dojo. Wait. 7 days, 14 hours a day. There's no way you mean work. I was hoping you meant sleep because I would have rather 14 hours a day. You just don't, knives. Eventually, it's gonna catch up, and I don't know how you're gonna deal with it. But I mean, if you think you're Batman, you think you're Batman. I can't control that, man. That's not on me. That is not on me, bro. We done told you 12 times, man. Talking to Queen Mothers, he says. And dang, Naj, you gonna spoil the fun before I can even get there. You gonna spoil the all right, well, he done said it. D&E Takeover Fantasy is back for anyone that has not known or have not seen our recent post. We just recently posted it. Our fantasy league is back. It's up and running. If you want to join, you get the chance to play against me and David in fantasy football. Probably our best fantasy league because basketball, But fantasy basketball is weird. Like fantasy basketball, it's fun, but it's just too much constant like thinking of setting lineups, stuff like that. Meanwhile, fantasy football is like the like king of fantasy, in my opinion. When it comes to fantasy, fantasy football is definitely the best fantasy sport to play. But if you guys feel like joining, definitely sign up. We invite everyone, even if you know nothing about football. We invite you. It's more just a D&E Takeover fan. You get the chance to play against me and David as well. I believe this is our third year doing the league, or fourth, no, third. I don't know. I think it's the third year. We have champions like Knives, Zach that have won the league in the past. Unfortunately, me and David have not won the league yet. But that's gonna change this year. That's gonna change this year. I know I said that the same things the last 2 years, but it's gonna change this year. I promise. All right. Well, let me not promise. But what's it called? It's gonna change. It's gonna change. Right. But it's a really fun time. Very intense, and also usually me and David have a little surprise at the end of it, whoever the winner is. If you go check out our post on our Instagram, which I didn't even put the ticker up. Hold on, y'all. I'm lacking. See, this is why I'm over here. I'm over here bugging out. Hold on. Let me. There we go. There we go. We need the ticker up. So now you can see all of our social medias. We need that going at all times. But as you can see, you have me and David's Instagrams, but also that past was our Instagram was official _ DE _ takeover. That's our Instagram and our TikTok. Definitely go check it out on our Instagram. That's where it's posted. And do all the little things that you need to do in order to join. Real quick, real easy, and you could be part of the D&E Takeover Fantasy League. You know, you never know. You could win, could get a prize, could get some merch. Who knows? But the last thing I wanted to add to that fantasy league is it's on a first come first serve basis, right? So if someone else gets it in beforehand, usually we don't have. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Usually we don't have like 20 or like 50 people trying to get in. At least not yet. Speaking that into the future, right? But as of right now, being the fact that we're not gonna hit the max, which is 20, most likely, we'll do a first come first serve basis. And basically, if you come and you DM us, you follow all the instructions, you'll get there first. You know what I mean? So make sure you get it done quick, fast. Make sure you share it all to your friends and your family. Anyone that loves to do football, looking for a league just for fun, just to try things out, test things out, come to our league. We like to do we go crazy around here. We like to do it all around here. So definitely check it out. But let me go into these comments really quick. Hold on. He said I gotta change my name from the champ to I'm thinking Hawk to attack of Aloha. That's so fire, Dodge. That's so fire. I second that. I think that's a fire name. I haven't heard that yet. I haven't heard that one yet. He said, Batman wishes he had my willingness to do self-destructive thing. What destruct? No way. You just said Batman wish he had your willingness. That's definitely not true. And we're also not doing this today. No. Hold on. For anyone that doesn't know, I have this weird thing on my computer where I can't turn off the notifications. I'm in this group chat that constantly always text. So we're definitely gonna turn that off for now. But yeah, you're not Batman, bro. You're just a human being. Get some sleep, please, for the love of everything. Let's go to the next one. Knife says, I figured it out. 3 years. Motivation 1. The season predictions from Stereo. Oh, okay. So yeah, so this is our 4th year going into it because it was motivations the first year. For the real OGs that was here in the beginning, y'all know that we was on Stereo before we was on YouTube and Twitch, right? We don't upgrade it. No disrespect to Stereo, great app, right? But we got face cams and stuff like that. But we was on Stereo. Motivations won it that year, and then the second year was Knives, and then the third year was Zach. So we've never had a back to back. I've been trying to keep track of that, so like we can like go back in the years and look at the winners. So like it could really turn into like something big that we look at. You know what I'm saying? But that's for the future. That's for the future. But yes, this is our 4th year doing it. So if you want to be part of the league that, will be remembered as Eric Hines 2024-2025 D&E Takeover Fantasy Champion, I mean, feel free to join. But anyways, what's it called? We got Nico in the building. Shout out to Nico. Thank you for popping out, my guy. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hope you've been well. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. All right. We said start a rugby fantasy league. That's a really interesting thing, because not in a disrespectful way. That probably came off like the wrongest way possible. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, right? I know, like, I'm a casual when it comes to rugby. Not even a casual. I like if I was to turn a rugby game, I would I would understand the concept, but I wouldn't understand. I don't understand the full rules of rugby. But I also don't know the league like that as well. But that might be something I might have to look into. If Nico, if you get enough people that are interested in rugby right now, D&E Takeover, our main things is football, basketballs, and soccer for the most part, and like a little bit of fighting, UFC, and a little bit of baseball here and there too. Like we talk about those things as well. But if you get enough people to join in the podcast, watch the podcast that like rugby, we can get a little. We'll get a rugby fantasy league going for y'all. We'll make it popular over here because we do all sports. We talk about everything, so we'll get it going. But that's definitely interesting. He said rugby's better than football. I'm not going to comment on that. I'm not going to comment on that. There's no comment there. I personally prefer football. I think if I was to watch rugby a little bit more, I think it'd be a little bit closer. But I'll be watching football over here. I live in America, bro. Like, it's on everywhere. So, but anyways, we got Ophelia Hines. She said, "Oh wow, Knives took it back. Meet me at the rim stereo." Oh my gosh, only real ones remember. Real ones know. Knives said closest to back was me. Gonna be honest, I'm thinking a third place finish. I have a lot of enemies in this league. Looking at you, Mario, Zach, some weeks, Eric. You know, Knives, you have created all of your enemies. I do not feel bad for you because this is all you're doing. This is literally all you're doing. You made me enemy because you wanted to steal all the players that I wanted in the draft. You made Mario enemy because you just simply talk trash every single time he was around. And now, when you look at it, I mean, Zach is kind of your enemy. He's kind of more of your rival because he just stopped you from the 2P. So I don't know, bro. That's kind of all. That's all on you. That's nothing to do with me. But going in again, he said, "Is rugby a sport or is it just running with extra steps?" Stop. Don't disrespect rugby like that. Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys. In the grand scheme of things, rugby is way more popular than football. Like way more popular than football. So we're not gonna do that. Nico said, "Much love, bro. Keep this podcast stuff going." I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you. If I had real talk, if I had the soundboard next to me, you would be hearing the claps and everything like that. But I appreciate you. Oh my goodness, Dan. All right, I'm not even gonna say this comment. I'm just gonna put it out there because I do appreciate you for popping out. Shout out to Dan though. What's it called? Jalen's in the building. Shout out to Jalen. She said, "Who's doing the fantasy league?" That's TBD. I guess she's talking to everyone. I guess she's talking about you guys. Like if she's talking to the comment section, but like that's TBD. I'm not gonna air out any business until it's finalized, right? So, but I am like just public service announcement. I am involved. I mean, I'm not involved. I'm in charge of the league, I guess you could say. I always run it every single year. So basically, if you're missing a couple points one week, if you just randomly see one of your players just disappear and he's automatically on my team, don't question anything or you'll be kicked out the league. No, I'm kidding. All right. David said UFC. Yeah. David, stop. Nah, David, stop. David, stop. I wanted to highlight it because, like, I guess I'll just get into it right now. Middleweight championship. Duplessis versus, I hope I'm saying that right. Duplessis versus Adesanya. If anyone doesn't know, I'm a big Adesanya fan. Yeah, I know a lot of people probably disagree with that, but Adesanya got choked out in the 4th round. Literally choked out. I never in a million years thought, like, I know Adesanya is old, but now it's starting to seem like it's showing in his fights a little bit more. And I really did think that Adesanya was going to beat Duplessis. Like, I always think Adesanya is going to win. But if it was going to happen, I never thought Adesanya was going to get choked out. Like, that's a different level of, like, I'm better than you, in my opinion. When you get submitted, it's just a different feeling because, like, to me, it's different when you get punched in the face and you get stunned and you wake up a couple seconds later, right? But when you get submitted, it's like a sign of, like, dominance. Like, yo, I forced you to stop fighting. You know, that's just how I see it. But overall, congratulations to Duplessis. I'm gonna highlight it really quick, really little. And unfortunately, Adesanya said he'll be back. He said I'm not. He said I'm not leaving. So hopefully he's actually not leaving. Hopefully he means that. I don't know, bro. I I just enjoyed it for what it was, and hopefully I get to see him at least win one more match. Maybe get another title shot before he's like fully done, or maybe he's got a lot more left in the tank. I don't know what the future holds for Adesanya. My favorite fighters are just falling off the face of the earth. You had Kamaru Usman, then you had Adesanya. I'm not even gonna talk about Oh, I'm forgetting his name already. That's how you know. Oh my God, he fought Tyson Fury in a boxing match. I'm literally forgetting his name. Francis Ngannou. Yeah, I was a fan of that whole Nigerian tribe. Every single time I see them link up, I'm like, these guys are so goated. These guys are so goated. And or I shouldn't say Nigerian tribe. I was a fan of I was a fan of all of them in general. And Francis just left. I can't even. But we're gonna move over. We got a lot of comments. Shout out to the love. I appreciate y'all. I want to get into the Premier League, but y'all not even letting me. All right, what's going on? He said, yes, I created this self-destruction. Knives, no. No, Knives. He said, I have two allies, Motivation and Carlos. Is Motivation really your ally, though? Carlos is not your ally. Carlos is just an op for everyone else in the league. Carlos just loves to make the wrong decisions. I don't know what it is. He's literally you fed off of Carlos. He didn't even know you were feeding off him. I'm not even gonna get into that. That had me so tight last year. Also, for anyone that doesn't know, he says, I stay stealing Lamar from you. Terrible. For anyone that doesn't know, we usually update like live the stats of the fantasy league. So when you're in it, not only are you in it, but we want to give you guys a vibe, basically like that you guys are also on the show. Like you guys are getting reported almost like athletes, basically. So like you guys get reported on like what you did this week, how'd it go, like what you guys are doing within the league. We try to keep you updated as well. If you go on our Instagram as well, there was a period of time where we was like posting the updates of each and every week of like who was winning and what was going on. So again, little plus to see, like you get a little shine in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? If you like that as well, But yeah, Knives, you're terrible for that. I don't understand why you keep taking my goat away from me. Jalen said, wow. I guess she's talking to someone else. What's it called? Knives said, well, this year I may steal a certain back-to-back champ from a certain very short person. What? I don't know what he means by that. And David just comes in with, I'm winning. David. It has to be me or you this year. It really has to be. Yo, we're going on year 4, bro. Year 4, I don't think any of us have been to the final yet. That can't be allowed. That can't be allowed. This year, what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna create like an Excel sheet and keep track of like what goes on in the league, and document it. So this might be because this might be like the first year like I keep like a sheet, whereas like we can go back and look at what happened week by week, stuff like that. Jalen said no. Okay, so I guess she thinks that she's winning. That's not happening. Eric, how long until David checks out of the league? I'm gonna say weeks. David, defend yourself, bro. For anyone that doesn't know, David literally, when it comes to fantasy, David plays for like the first like 5 weeks, and then he's just gone. We just don't know where David is. He's like, oh, I forgot to set my lineup. To be fair though, to defend David on David's side, he was very active last year. He was active all the way through and through, right? So definitely active last year. Another thing, if you are doing the league and you don't make it to the final, there's incentive to play all the way through and through because, like I said, we do post these stats. So if you end up finishing last, you'll be posted that you was the worst in the league. I'm just saying. I don't want to get posted on the gram saying that I was bad in fantasy football. That's just me though. You do you. All right. Knife said, "Oh, hey, Jalen. I was just talking about you. When you come, where you come from? Wow, that's crazy. She's like the Hall of Fame loser in the league. Like she's like good, but like just can't get the job done. Sounds kind of like her favorite team, the 49ers. Anyways, what's it called? We gonna move on to the actual topics of the show. Let me pull it up on my on my phone right now. So the Premier League started. I'm only gonna go over the Premier League for right now. Maybe like a couple of key games in La Liga because something happened this week, and I do have to acknowledge it as a Barca fan. I just have to. I'm a sports analyst. I have to do this, right? I have to do these things. Anyways, first game of the season, Man United versus Fulham. Man United win 1-0. Good start for Man United over. Well, as far as getting the job done, good start for Man United, right? It being that close to Fulham, I was able to watch this game, so I can actually give you like a full, more in-depth analysis. It's a little scary because I don't believe Fulham is that good of a team this year. I think they're decent. I don't think they're amazing. I don't think they'll be in. I think they'll be in the lower half of the table, maybe mid-table, like close to 10th, maybe like 13th, 14th, probably somewhere in that range. So for them to only be beating them 1-0 and them not being able to do it comfortably is a little concerning for Man United. But also we have to remember new signings, trying to gel the team together. So again, give Man United a little bit of a grace period, not too much, maybe like two, 3 more games, and then by that time they should kind of have it going by then. But I'll leave that at that though. And for Fulham, nothing to really be ashamed of. Like 1-0 loss to the better team, realistically. Good showing in your first game. Tried the most. And again, like I said, that's the one thing I can't stand that people do most of the time. They take the first game too literally, like as if this is going to set the standard for the rest of the season, when that's just never the case, right? You could start the season off bad and then end off really well, right? For example, last year, like you could lose. Matter of fact, I'll pull it up right now. Last year, Man City lost 3 games. Okay, I know I'm over exaggerating, so bear with me, right? But Fulham, like for certain things like that, like certain teams that probably lost this week that was not expected to lose, or teams that tied that wasn't expected to tie, it's fine because it's literally one game out of 38. So there's a lot more season left. This is just like a little rough analysis, I guess you could say. That's why I'm not gonna spend too much time on it, right? So the next game that happened was Liverpool versus newly promoted Ipswich Town. I can never say that name right. It's such a weird name to pronounce. Liverpool won 2-0. I know, Knives, I know you're about to have a field day in the comments with these names. Expected, Liverpool handled business. There was a way as well, so I'm not too mad that there was only 2-0. Ipswich, their first game, everyone's first game, they're always going to fight hard. You always need to see the best version of teams probably in the beginning of the season. At least, I should say the best versions of the worst teams. So like teams like Ipswich, teams like, no disrespect, but like teams like Bournemouth, Southampton, like those type of teams, I feel like their best games will be played in the beginning of the season because they have nothing to lose and everything to gain. As the season goes on, if they're doing bad, then their confidence goes down. So things like that change. So overall, Liverpool handled business. It's just to only lose 2-0 to a team that's probably contending to win a title, or at least top 4, I should say. Decent. Nothing too much to take away from that game. Let me go into these comments really quick. He said 2-time champ, KC, short person. You gonna marry her? Come on, Eric. Bells and a whistle. Yo, yo, because she always drives Patrick Mahomes. That's why. That's what he's saying, Jai. You always drive Patrick Mahomes, so I think he means that he's gonna take Patrick Mahomes from you. She said, at least we can make it to the Super Bowl. I mean, congrats. I guess you guys just still walk away with nothing. But all right, I'm not even going to entertain it. I'm not even going to entertain it because I know where it is. And David's not here to either egg me on or calm me down. So I can't stay on it. I can't stay on it, man. Right? Nas said, I almost called you by your real name. That's weird. He said Premier League, Oscar Bob, baby. Nas, let me check because I didn't watch the City game. Let me check to see if he played. I don't think he started. Yeah, he didn't start, but I watched the highlights. Was he on the bench? Oh, Knives, was he? Oh, he's in. Oh, Knives! Oscar Bob's leg is broken, and he's out until early January. Where's the womp womp womp? Where's that animation? But yeah, Knives. That is unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate. But hey, Man City won though. We'll get to it. Um, David, you do not play rugby. Let's just stop. Let's just stop you right there. You don't play rugby. What's it called? I can't stand it. I can just hear him saying it. That's why. You said too soon, Jalen. Oh, let me fix my camera really quick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. 2 seconds. And we're back. And we're back. And we're back. We said too soon, Jalen. Too soon, Jalen. As a Lions fan, it's still a sore subject. No, it's okay. Her, at least, I'm not gonna say her fan base, but specifically her. She's like a cocky fan that realistically just holds on to all the positives when in reality, like her team, if they don't win it this year, they're in some real trouble, and they're probably not gonna win it this year. So I don't know. They've been trying to win a Super Bowl for God knows how, for who knows how long, bro. But anyways, now I said if he said if switch, bro. No, bro. Um he said, oh, that's a short person you were talking about. Lol. Yeah, he means you. Um he said, Zeus, you carried. How dare you allow Oscar Bob to break his divine leg? Yeah, it's all Zeus's fault. But let me go into the next game. Next game, Arsenal versus Wolves. Arsenal beat Wolves 2-0. Again, realistically, the same result as Ipswich and Liverpool. Like, it's not nothing too much. Arsenal challenging for the title, definitely. Wolves, I mean, you would expect them to put up a better fight, I guess you could say, but Arsenal are home as well. So I guess it was a decent showing. Their team is not that strong this year. So overall, nothing too much take away from that game. Everything expected. This one, I mean, I expected it. To be fair, I expected that this team to win. However, I didn't expect it to be this bad, right? Everton versus Brighton. Brighton walk into, I believe it's Goodison Park, right? Let me just double check that. I don't want to have incorrect. Yeah, Goodison Park. I know what I'm talking about. I like that. Um, Brighton walk into Goodison Park and whip Everton 3-0. Which is absolutely insane to me. I mean, great start to the season for Brighton. That's a good way to start the season, especially against a team that realistically isn't so good, but definitely to like just firmly cement yourself. It reminds me of the season of the way they started the season last year, where they started off beating teams convincingly and they were looking very dangerous. So more of the same for Brighton, which is good, which is a good start. Now only if they could just keep it up. That's realistically it. And for Everton, terrible showing. Terrible, 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 terrible showing. To lose 3-0 at Goodison Park to start the season. I understand I just literally said, yo, it's just the first game of the season. Don't take it too serious. Even though I said that, this is a little bit too much. Like, this can't be happening. You can't be showing your fans the first game of the season. You're losing 3-0 to a mid-table team. What does that say for you? If you lose it, if you're getting blown out by a mid-table team, it's already get ready for relegation battle. I'm just saying. But you guys will see why I think of Everton when I do my Premier League predictions in a few moments after we're done going over this. Newcastle beat Southampton 1-0. There was a controversial red card in this game. The refs absolutely suck, but I'm not even going to go into that. But overall, Newcastle, Southampton, 1-0. Great show for Southampton to fight against Newcastle. Newcastle got the dub. Not going to go into it, right? Y'all know I watched this game because I'm a West Ham fan. West Ham lose to Aston Villa 2-1. They lose 2-1. Oh my goodness. I mean, to be absolutely fair, and this is the same point I should have pointed out for Liverpool as well. New manager, new team for West Ham specifically. So I can't be too harsh. And Aston Villa finished in a Champions League spot last year. So can't be too harsh. But at the same time, we was home. I wish we'd at least tied. Little mistakes that we need to fix immensely. Things that shouldn't be happening. But overall, good, decent showing from both sides. Improvement that can be done for both sides. It's gonna be fun to watch. It's gonna be fun to watch both teams this year. A lot is expected of West Ham coming out of last season where it was really disappointing. Meanwhile, Aston Villa kind of are just in a season whereas like they just want to keep the same momentum that they have, making a Champions League spot Now, okay, now how can we build from this? Because now we have to do a Champions League and the Premier League and all the domestic cups and trophies as well. So it's gonna be difficult for them, but nothing too much to go into that. Nas says he'll be back in 3 weeks because he's the GOAT. No, he won't. No, he won't, Knives. No, he won't, Knives. He said, I know nothing about football, but I know if you lose 3-0, you're trash. Yeah. Knives, for soccer or football, 3-0 is the the like how do I explain this? 3-0 in soccer, I would like to say in football is 21 skunk. Like that's kind of like where if you get beat by 3 goals, that's like the I can't find the word, like the border between getting blown out and not getting blown out. You know what I mean? 2 goals, respectable. 1 goal, close game. 3-0, you got beat bad, right? 4-0, what's going on? 5-0, quit soccer. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And he said West Hamster lost to Aston Martin Villa. I know you're just adding names. There's no way. You're just literally adding names, bro. But let me keep it going. Only 3 more games. Brentford beat Crystal Palace 2-1. Two teams that are realistically. Oh, okay, bet. Let's go. Guys, I have a little surprise for you guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? Hold on. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for this? Little surprise? Yo. Hey!
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to episode 285 of D&E Takeover.
Hey! Come on.
Let's go, buddy. How we doing?
My God, if I could dap you up, I'd dap you up.
Yeah.
Oh my
What
God.
an entrance. What an entrance.
What a
How you
freaking
doing?
entrance. But right, Brentford versus Crystal Palace, 2-1. Thoughts? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I actually watched this game.
You did?
I did. Honestly, it's kind of a mid-level game. These guys are going to finish mid-level of the table. So honestly, who gives a beep?
Put the beep.
But at the end of the day, oh, I don't have the beep.
Oh,
But at the end of the day, it's like they both played very well. They both had equal chances of winning, but you got to look at it. I think Brentford just came out on top at the end of the time. At the end of the day, I think they're away too, so it even makes them even more impressive. But
I know Brentford was home. Crystal Palace was away.
But never mind.
Yeah, but what's it called? Before now go into it. Is that you have a little espresso? Is that?
No, it's just a drink. It's
I thought you had a little shot like to give to.
No, I'm not that. I know I went to Europe. I'm not that European.
What's it called? How are you doing, David?
I'm doing good. I'm
doing good.
Yeah, I was a little under the weather the last couple of days, but now I'm back, and getting used to the jet lag and all that stuff. For anyone who didn't know, I just came out of work, so as you can tell with my uniform. So
look at that. He's committed.
But yeah, I was just listening. I was hearing all this blasphemy comments from Eric saying he's going to win the league, and I feel like I had to show up and say something because this is ridiculous. I can't allow the lovely listeners of D&E Takeover to hear such blasphemous information coming out of my best friend's mouth.
Brother, so, I literally said as long as it's one of us.
I didn't hear that part. Sorry.
Oh my God.
It must have cut out.
Oh my gosh. Oh my. As long I don't care. Well, I do care. I want to win. But if I don't win, it has to be David. It can't be anybody else. I'm tired. But he said Brett Favre versus Christopher. That's insane. Knives said, "What's up, David?"
What's going on, Knives? What's going on? How you doing?
And then he asked you a question, David. I want you to read that one out loud.
David, when you're gonna give up in fantasy? I say week 7. Sounds right about you? Hey, listen. For anyone who wants to disrespect me, I'm telling you right now, I'm putting my foot down. I did my hand, but my foot's down right now. At the end of the day, if you guys ever doubt me, I'm gonna bring it up.
No.
Do you know what this word means?
I'm gonna burn that book. I'm gonna burn that freaking book.
What does that word say? That word says underdog. And like I've been saying, all my years we've been doing this, I've been considered an underdog. And I'm about time. I'm gonna change this thing around. Last year was one of my best successful seasons in all fantasy football because I went to the semifinals. I don't know. I even forgot. But at the end of the day, I'm going to win the whole thing, and it's not even funny. So just telling you guys, look, yeah, the book. It's the book.
Bro. Get rid of that book, bro. Gosh. All right, let me get through these last 2 games. We got Chelsea versus Man City. Man City beat Chelsea in Stamford Bridge 2-0. Again, for me personally, not much take from it. City's the better team. One confidently. Chelsea only losing 2-0 is good for them. Um, it's a decent showing because I mean realistically, like we all know, City's the better team. Um, that's realistically it. Again, like you can't take too much from the first game, but this is not bad for Chelsea. This is not
I
bad
saw
for
that
Chelsea.
game too. I saw that game too.
What do you
Um,
think?
I thought Chelsea had a lot of opportunities that they can capitalize on. They just unfortunately couldn't. I will also say this: Ederson, the goalkeeper for Man City, I don't know what he was on. He played absolutely like terrible. Like he was like flipping. He was so lucky that his team's Man City, because if it was freaking like Manchester United, that would have been like a 2-0 defeat. So at
Mm,
the end of the day, it's like he was making some mistakes, but his team stepped up. And Chelsea don't look that bad this year. They actually look like they actually have a structure, which is good if you're a Chelsea fan. Does that mean that they're going to be in a top 3 position? Absolutely not. But it doesn't mean that they're going to be as poverty as they were last year. So it's good for them. Man City doing their thing as always, and there might be another league title for them. So we'll see.
definitely. Um, yeah, I don't really have anything to take away from it. It's like it's more just like just to analyze like if there's anything big to take away from the game or not. And for me, like there's just not too much to take away from it other than the fact that City are on the chance. City want to win the league again. Chelsea look decent though. That's probably the biggest thing. Chelsea look decent, right? Which
Yeah,
is compared to last year, that's a lot to say, right?
that's a W.
Yeah. And then you have Leicester versus Tottenham, which was the last game of week 1. And surprisingly, Leicester tied Tottenham, newly promoted Leicester City, who are Premier League champions, tie Tottenham 1-1. Now, uh it's very disappointing for Tottenham, I believe.
You think?
Very good for Leicester City though. Very, very good showing for Leicester City. For Tottenham, I don't know what this means because I think literally like who do they face next? Let me see. Tottenham
Tottenham?
they face Everton next. They'll probably beat Everton 3-0. You know what I mean? So it's like it's up in the air as far as, and this is like normal Tottenham, whereas they'll go and like tie or like perform bad. In the next game they'll play amazing. The next game they'll play bad. The next game they'll play amazing.
Yeah.
So again, for the first week, it's good for Leicester. Hopefully they could keep this momentum going. In order to stay up. Their main goal is just to stay up, obviously, in the Premier League this year. But we'll see what happens overall.
It's very shocking when a team scores a goal on 29% possession. If you look at that, I didn't watch the game, so I can't really judge on how it went. But just basing off the stats, you look at it and be like, well, they got lucky opportunity and they scored. That's literally how you got to look at it. Tottenham, you look at their stats, I think they had 7 shots and 15 shots on goal. So overall, they were just unlucky in finding the net. But they've been unlucky their whole career in the last 30-something years. So, I mean, they got the Harry Kane syndrome. What can you say?
Also, the person scoring as well is just Jamie Vardy is like part of just Premier League history. Like this man, he's 37 and he won't go away. And on top of it, towards the end of the game, I think Romero was coming off, and like obviously like that was a nice little battle that they was having. Jamie Vardy pointed to his shirt. He looks at the Premier League. He goes, "Yeah, I have 1." He goes, "You guys have 0."
Oh, damn.
I was like, "That's crazy," because I don't remember when Leicester managed to get relegated, then get promoted again, and in that time span, Tottenham still haven't won a league.
It's sad. They're not gonna.
Yo,
They're not gonna. It's just realistic.
this team is so, oh
I
man.
look at them and they're never going to beat these teams. Arsenal, they're never gonna beat. They're never gonna beat Liverpool, and they're never gonna beat Man City. Those are 3 teams that they're never going to beat. So if that's the case, they're gonna be landing 4th place every single year. So
I don't know, man. Um, and then Naj said Man City didn't have the goal play, so was it a win really? God, Naj. He's obsessed with Oscar Bob. He said Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky, and Tom Brady were in a room talking. Oscar Bob walked in and everyone shut up. Goat, boss. Oh my gosh. And he goes, Eric, I don't want to hear your stats. David, don't apply logic here. Just let it happen. All right. We're just going to let it happen then, I guess.
whatever. They're
But
gonna lose.
with that being said, that's a little bit of the Premier League overview. Last thing I want to go over, awkwardly very, 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 very specific. So in the first week of La Liga, Barcelona won their game.
Why did I join?
Atletico Madrid tied 2-2.
Why do I gotta do this right now?
And Real Madrid tied 1-1. And Barcelona are top of the league.
Well, enjoy it now because it's not gonna last, buddy.
It's not gonna last. It's not gonna last. I'm just saying, Real Madrid looked shaky against Atalanta. I thought they was gonna like. I give them the benefit of the doubt because Atalanta is decent, and it was a cup game. It was a final, so like fair enough. Majorca? Excuse me. Excuse me, sir.
It's all right. It's not a big deal.
1-1.
It's all right.
1-1.
It's all right.
Mbappe. No, let me stop.
They gotta find the form.
Oh my god! And then also Atletico tying Villarreal. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love it. It's just great. It's just absolutely great.
Real Madrid likes to play a game called cat and mouse, where they let the mouse get a little bit of breathing room, and then all of a sudden they catch it.
Absolute cap, because they wasn't playing that last year. So
well, this year, I talked to the people. And they said that. They said that's a strategy they want to implement. They don't want people. They want to play. They want to keep it fair. They want to give other teams hope.
Listen, if they do this, I'm letting you know right now, right? If they do this about 2 to 3 more times and we win, I'm not saying the league is over, but like it's gonna be hard to catch us because La Liga is not like the Prem where there's like every single game is an extremely difficult game.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be very hard to catch us. I'm just saying.
That's true.
It's not a good showing for.
You can't lose that many games in La Liga.
You can't. Yeah, or you can't tie that many games because it just you are depending on other teams to really get a result for you. That doesn't really happen. As much as it does in the Prem.
Especially if you want to win the league, then you cannot lose more than 4 games in the season.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And that's why Real Madrid are going to lose this league this year.
Right. When they hear a Clasico, there's already 2 wins for Real.
Wow. It's all right. That's fine. They can take those 2 wins. They'll have 3 more losses from somebody else.
Hey, be nice.
Be nice. And see.
Listen, I just came back from vacation. I'm not used to this,
What?
The aggressive behavior.
Neither am I. I honestly needed this so bad. What's he called? I said Atlanta. He said, "Hey, the South got a Prem team. That's cool. They're a team from Italy.
Wrong league. First off, wrong country. It was the Serie A league, which is in Italy, and also it's not Atlanta. It's Atalanta. It's
That's gonna be like, Atlanta.
Yeah, exactly. Probably you gotta play it.
But without further ado, I want to dive into that last. Before anything, I want to give you the floor to give your comments because you were saying it in the comment section. Adesanya.
Yeah. That was kind of sad. It was kind of sad to see it. I was trying to stay up to watch it, but obviously the jet lag said you got to go to bed at 8:00. So overall, I was trying to stay up, but I couldn't. And at that point, I figured out. I woke up in the morning and I figured out that Duplessis choked out Israel Adesanya, which is very, very crazy for me to hear. I thought, if anything, it was going to go down to a decision, but he won fair and square. And I really didn't think he was I knew he was a good fighter, but I didn't really think he was at that level where he was able to defend his title yet. But what he proved was exactly that. In that battle that he had, he put Izzy to the ground, which is probably one of the best things you can do against Israel Adesanya is take him to the ground. And at that point, got him in a chokehold. Izzy made a mistake, and he capitalized on it and retained the belt. It's weird because Duplessis went to split decision with Sean Strickland to get the belt, which is weird to say because I believe Israel Adesanya is a better fighter than Sean Strickland. And the fact is that he barely beats Sean, but he dominates Izzy. It's like, is he just getting better from the last fight? Or is one of those things where Izzy's really falling off? And that's the weirdest thing to think. And obviously, you go into that whole division, the middleweight, you got people like Alex Pereira saying that he's going to drop down again and fight Duplessis. I don't know if that's going to be the case.
That championship is just up for grabs at this point.
Yeah.
Like everyone's like, there's no real like rock solid jam in that. And
I think you got to give him to Sean Strickland another shot. I know he lost him because he lost the belt from him, but at this point, he's the number one contender, and he's got to get a rematch because he had the belt before.
Who would have ever? Would you have ever thought in a couple of years you'd be saying Sean Strickland's the number one contender? Oh my god, bro!
Not even that. Would you even say that Sean Strickland won the belt? He was a middleweight champion. It's crazy.
What's going on?
I think it's weird because you mentioned this before during the show, like the guys. Which also I want to make a comment because it's a very racist comment. You said Nigerian brothers. They're not all Nigerian. That's very racist. Very racist coming from that.
Oh my god! Give me a break. That's why I said I shouldn't say Nigerian.
That's right. That's right. I was going to correct you during, but I didn't want to.
It was just Francis. It was just Francis.
Francis is Cameroon.
I knew. And then Kamara and Izzy are both Nigerian. I know. I said Nigerian.
Right. It's all right.
I stopped.
Listen. I don't see color, so like I'm.
Shut up, bro.
Anyway, I just want to say this. It's weird that you mentioned this early on, so I just want to say this: that those three guys at one point, a couple of years ago, like probably 4 years ago, were considered the baddest mofo's in each of their divisions. And now you look at him, Kamaru Usman's on like a 3-fight losing streak. Francis Ngannou's fighting boxing, which he's doing very well with. But now he's going to fight PFL in October. Like, he's not even in the UFC. And then also you look at Izzy on a 2-fight losing streak. It's sad to see, like, even for me with Volk. Volk's on a 2-fight losing streak too. And it's just like, it's sad to see the guys that were great at one point in their life at a point where they are, just not at top anymore. It's sad.
Volk is cooked though. Like
Volk is cooked. I'm being real.
Volk is cooked.
He is.
Yeah. The one that hurts me the most is Kamaru Usman because the way he went out, that would hurt. That would hurt. I still see pictures of him dazed on the ground. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my god.
Also, I got a question for you.
What?
When are we doing the draft? Did we discuss that yet?
No. So I was telling everybody, I don't want to exactly say it on the pod because I don't want everyone to be running around being like, "Oh, it's happening this day."
Yeah. We'll discuss it, but
we'll discuss it. It's more or less going to be finalized once I have everybody in the league. Right? Once I basically close the league for like accepting people. You know what I mean? Which I will give a certain amount of time. But other than that, like I'm shooting for over on a weekend.
Okay.
I feel like that's the best time. I'm shooting for more the nighttime because I feel like that'd probably be the best time for everyone, probably except for Knives, to be honest with you, out of everybody. So that's pretty much it. Yo!
Evans, buddy.
Evans! He said, man, look who it is. Yo, look who it is for you. Where have you been?
Back again.
Wait, hold on. Knives said, just because you sound, it doesn't make it not Atlanta Davis sounded out. And he said, is he going through his Ronda Rousey phase? That'd be so sad.
Ooh,
that means he's going to WWE? I mean, I'm down.
Out of everyone on the UFC, it'd probably be very entertaining to watch him in UFC.
I don't know, because Izzy's kind of skinny.
Yeah, but he's very acrobatic.
He would have to be a high flyer, but that takes training. Like that takes I don't know if Izzy built like that.
I don't know.
He'd be moving like this is crazy to say, but he'd have to like be in like the Logan Paul like training, whatever Logan Paul training was. Whatever training he was on, because he was doing flips and he was on crack all the way through. He said, Eric, being from Ghana, you should know about I'm not even going to. We're going to move past that, because David, you know what's crazy? I can't do that to you because that might actually, if you make a mistake like that, that might cook you. But
see, that's the thing. If I make a mistake like that, here's how you avoid it being a big deal. Ready?
Oh my God, bro. Go ahead.
Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think you gotta make it out to be a joke. That's it. That saves every argument. If you joke about it, be like, I was just joking. It's all right.
If you joke about it, I was just joking, guys. I know they're not Nigerian.
It's all right.
I know. I should say I know Francis is not Nigerian. Come on, bro.
Yeah, no, but if I say it, it's bad. That's why I make fun of you when you say it. See, it's okay if you say because you're allowed. Like you're like the freaking cat who has 9 lives. Like me, if I do it, I'm freaking the dog, and if I get shot, I'm screwed.
Cooked.
You get shot, you got another 8 more.
He said, Evan said, bad to see Izzy's selling used Hondas at 2. Stop. Y'all are dragging. Izzy's going. Izzy. I'll remember Izzy for like the rest of my life, bro. He's legend. Like Izzy's a great UFC fighter, and we're talking like he's done. He's not done. He said he's not done. I'm gonna believe him. He's not done. So
Eric, let's be realistic. I think he's at an unbiased phase. I know it's hard to get out of the denial, but you look at it, you lose back-to-back fights,
he's
and they're both for the
close.
belt. It's hard to say that it's not. It's hard to say that it's not over.
I need to see what was the fight that he fought before this?
Sean.
Oh yeah. That's okay.
That's when Sean
So
took the belt from
I
him.
need to see him lose a fight where it's not for the belt.
Yeah, but here's the weirdest thing, Eric.
What?
It would be okay if he lost by a decision, and like the fight was close. He got choked out. That's the thing. That's weird.
I was saying the same thing. He got choked out. Like
He got choked out. Israel Adesanya got choked out.
I need to see Izzy lose a fight that's not for the belt. If he loses a fight that's not for a belt, I'll tap out. I'll tap out for him.
You'll tap for him. Yeah,
he's not I'll tap out for him, bro. But hey, man, it is what it is. But I do want to get into because we just have this left, and then we'll just do the who are you, and then we'll be done.
Yeah.
Knife said, also remember, I'm 3 hours behind you, so time is good on my end. Also, oh my God, it's 5 o'clock where he is, or about to be 6 o'clock.
Damn.
That's crazy. But that's awesome. Wow, you get to watch the podcast like at a decent time.
Yeah.
David, now that you're here, I was gonna do this by myself, but it's better now because now I can comfortably say this is D&E Takeover's collective Premier League prediction table.
All right.
As you can say. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen real quick. If I can remember how to do so. Sorry. Share screen. Share screen. Here we go. All right, guys. So here's how we're gonna do this.
Oh God.
Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
No. Yes.
No. Yes.
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 Okay. So here's how we're gonna do this, right? Basically, me and Dave are gonna run through each Premier League team, right? I don't know whether David wants to do top to bottom or bottom to top. We'll figure it out.
Start from the bottom that way. Yeah. Sorry.
All right, bet. So we'll go bottom to top then, right? And we are going to basically do a prediction of what we think the Premier League is going to round out as. Now, granted, I understand we're a little bit late to this because the first week already happened. Give me a break. What's it called? We're gonna do it now. Because I think we still have the same mindset that we did, even if we didn't see the first games happen. But even if we did see the first game happen, I should say. But without further ado, David, who is coming in last? Or should I say who's in relegation? 20 to 18. Who's in relegation? Because I kind of have my suspicions, but
I just want to say something.
I'm thinking. Go ahead.
I just want to say something real quick. Last year, Eric made a prediction that the Wolves were going to be relegated, and they didn't. You did.
Well, wait. Let me pull up. Let me pull up the table from last year, just so like we can have a reference. Not our prediction, but just the table from last year in general. Okay. Wolves did finish 14th though, so
they did, but still, they didn't get relegated.
And they just finished under a team. They finished above above an Everton team. They got deducted 8 points. So I don't know. Buddy.
All
right. But I have the table just in case you have any questions in front of me, David. The table from last year. I think this season we will see probably a lot of people are saying that Ipswich is going to stay up. I don't agree. I think they're going back down. I think Ipswich. I'm gonna say Southampton. Mm, I'm gonna say Southampton as well, and I'm gonna say Bournemouth. All go down. I think Bournemouth losing Dominic Solanke, I think is just way too big. I don't believe in Bournemouth this year. What do you think? What do you think about those three teams?
I'm not mad at the first two.
Okay, so if we're agreeing on that, then I'm gonna drag Ipswich in here. And I'm gonna drag. Where do you think Southampton is? On the bottom or on the
on top? They're
where
on
do you
top.
think
They're 18. They're
okay.
18.
They're 19. They're 19. They're 19. All right, but then who's? Oh wait, Southampton. So who's 19 then for you?
19 for me.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, go ahead.
This is tough, bro. I'm gonna be really honest with you. I want to go with. I'm looking at all these options, and Everton comes to brain, but Everton's.
Yep.
They definitely deserve to be relegated. I'm gonna go.
Now, obviously, you have to find a middle ground. We do have to find a middle ground because this is like our.
This is fluid, like Stephen A. Smith's fluid. I'm gonna go with Everton though.
You think Everton's going down this year?
I'm just so pissed off that they haven't done it in the last 2 years.
That's so facts. They should. Well, to be fair, last year they should have went down. They had 8 points deducted and still managed to be clear of the relegation zone.
Yeah.
So like, I do give them respect for that. But they did lose. They did lose. Onana.
Oh, nah. Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know. That is going to be a hit for them, I guess you could say. But I see them just surviving.
All right.
I don't see them. But let's keep it. All right. Well, we know Ipswich and we know Southampton. We're definitely going to keep them there.
Yeah.
Fair?
Yeah. So you can put Bournemouth in the relegation. Put Bournemouth. I'm not mad at it because Bournemouth is going to be. They're going to be 17th for me anyway.
All right. So 18th or 19th?
18.
All right. Bournemouth. All right. Now, 17 through 13. Looking at these teams, for me, this is lower mid table. The team that's just going to be missing out on this is where I put Everton. Yeah, I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah,
this is where I put Everton. I put
Everton would be in that spot. Yeah.
I don't think Everton go down, but I think they're right there.
They barely make it.
My thing is lagging.
Eric.
Sorry. All right. My thing is lagging because you should hear my computer right now. You know, like the little like airplane that it makes.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Your computer and your computer is the same flight that I took. Same flight, same noise, same everything.
Hey man, am I lagging too? No, I'm not lagging, right? Am I?
No.
All right, good. All right, cool. So now this is where I think it kind of gets a little difficult. I think I see Leicester 16th.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Think about that?
Yeah.
All right, you know what? Let me put them down, and then I want to see what you think. So I see Leicester here. And then I go Wolves 16th. I already know you're not. What the? Bro. Give me Wolves. Oh, man. Come on. There we go. All right. We got Wolves here. Everton. So 17th, 16th, 15th, 14th, and 13th. I'll go Nottingham. And then I go Fulham, 14th. What do we think about that? What do we think about that? Is there anything that you strongly disagree with? Like, no, like this has to change.
I think everybody in that section belongs there.
Okay, but
the order could be different.
Okay.
I think
What are we
Nottingham
thinking?
over Fulham. That's the only thing I got to change.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Nottingham over Fulham.
Yep.
Oh my god, if it would work. There we go. Nottingham over Fulham. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. So Nottingham over Fulham. But what about everything else? How do we feel about everything else?
I'm actually pretty kind of consistent because Everton's always gonna be on the cusp of getting at Wolves. They don't have Pedro Neto no more, so they're pretty much finished in that aspect. They're gonna be in the same spot as last year. And then Leicester City, I don't think they get relegated.
Regulated,
I don't think
relegated.
they get
I said regulated.
relegated. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't think they get relegated. I think they just make it. So I'm happy with everything else.
Okay. 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 Now we get to higher mid. This is where it starts to get a little difficult. Um, 12th to 8th. Basically, all the teams that are just gonna miss out in Europe. All right. All right. I'm gonna start us off again.
Okay.
Wait, you want to start us off? You got something?
Yeah, I got something.
Go ahead.
12th Crystal Palace, 11th 11th Brentford.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Sorry, Eric. 10th West Ham.
Okay.
9th Brighton.
Okay.
8th Newcastle.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna tell you right now. I disagree with Brighton.
Okay.
I think you have Brighton. Where you have Brighton 9th, and you have West Ham 10th. I think. Ooh, ooh. Wait, this is where it gets really tough, though. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Nah, because Villa as well, though. Villa has to do with Champions League ball.
So you think they're
And
gonna
I
be
don't,
affected by that? I don't. I
that's
think they're gonna be
definitely
affected.
that. What happened?
I think they're gonna be affected, but I don't think they're gonna drop to higher mid table though.
Let me check the standings from last year. Hold on. I think they will be affected. Mm. But Tottenham have European ball. Chelsea have European ball. It's just Newcastle that doesn't really. But Chelsea's not gonna really care, I don't think. Uh I think where's Brentford from last? Brentford did so bad last year. This
Brentford
year
were
is
mid
really
table last year.
they was 16th. They was actually worse.
Damn.
Yeah, I just think with the addition of, I mean, obviously even Tony's just definitely gonna help them. It's just a matter of how much does he actually help them. Um, I either way, I think West Ham is better than Brentford because I think even with a new manager and even with new players, last year was one of our bad seasons and we still finished above Brighton.
Mm.
So I do think we go above Brighton, but um, I I could see Crystal Palace 12th. I could see that happening with the loss of Elise. And then Brentford. Oh, this is tough, you know. Brentford and Crystal Palace are like the same team.
It's always the middle tables that always make it tough because the top is pretty consistent.
I tell you what, I just want this. That's all I want.
Fine, take it. You can have it.
I don't know as far because I do think West Ham are not gonna be as great as I need them to be this season, but next season it will be different because
Okay.
everyone will be acclimated to like different systems and stuff.
Okay.
Newcastle, the Newcastle one might change though. All right, but we'll see. Now we have 7th Conference League.
Very, 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 very tough.
I don't know.
I know who I'm going with though.
You know who you're going with?
Mm-hmm.
This is 7th. Wait, Newcastle have European ball as well then. Yeah, no. They do. So then if Newcastle have European ball as well, that doesn't really. Ooh.
You know what it is?
Who is it, David?
Chelsea.
Nah, I'm not jacking that one. No. I don't think Chelsea gets Conference League again. I think Chelsea are in Europa League. I think they're better than last. I believe in Chelsea this year.
They're better than last year, but I think everyone else in this list is still better than them.
I don't think so though. Aston Villa barely beat us, and that was with a brand new team. I'm telling. I don't. I think this is either Villa or Spurs.
Wait, where's Spurs?
That's what I think. Spurs is right here.
Oh, I can't see them with that freaking dark color. I didn't even see them. Oh, I didn't know that they were there. Yeah, put Spurs in that one. Yeah, screw them. They're gonna go 7th. Yeah, never mind. Yeah. I didn't see Spurs at all. That freaking dark font. Whoever decided to put dark font on a freaking or make highlight their logo or do something. Make it so dark.
Nah, I think it's
Tottenham, buddy.
I think it's Villa.
Eric.
I think it's Villa. I'll put Tottenham though. I think it's Villa, but I'll put Tottenham. I sure got a coin.
Ooh.
To flip.
Ask Siri, 1 or 2.
All right, wait. We'll do it for next one. Leave it for now. And then we'll go through the entire list, and then if we want changes, we'll flip coins.
So far, I'm pretty confident with this list. I think it's pretty solid.
It's not a bad list. It's definitely a decent list. I think it's poor for Newcastle. I feel bad for Newcastle fans because it's like
they're Oil FC and spend all this money.
Yeah, Oil FC is dying for them. 5th and 6th though. Yeah, Europa League. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, here we go. This I'm sorry, Villa is 6th. No, I'm not doing.
Yes.
I think. Oh, but United don't look. But United could get better.
Here's my 5 and 6. Ready?
Go ahead.
6 Aston Villa, 5 Chelsea.
Oh,
I'm not jacking that Chelsea's up Champions League football yet.
I don't think United's Champions League football.
That's the tough part because I don't think either of those clubs are Champions League football.
But do you think Manchester United's gonna have a better season than Chelsea though? Because that's basically what we're saying.
Here's what I think. Ready? I do think they're gonna have a better season, not based off of actual skill. I think they're gonna have a better season based off of luck. That's all. They're gonna get lucky in games, and that's how they're gonna finish higher. They do it every single year. They get to a spot where they're like, "Oh, we just made Europa League." But like, how? You guys sucked all year. How are you guys 5th?
Nah, I think Chelsea's better than United. I think
Chelsea.
Chelsea was bad all season and then still managed to finish in a Conference League spot. Meanwhile, United have no European football.
Yeah, they do.
No, they're in 8th. It was in 8th last year.
What?
Yes.
No, we
United
weren't.
Stink. Yes, you were. They finished under Newcastle. Y'all stink.
Brother, we didn't do that.
Go check. I swear to you did.
There's no way.
Y'all are stinkers, bro. 18, 6, and 14. Only 60 points.
Let's see.
Look, watch. He's excuse me, I put United at 8th.
Oh, they were 8th. Damn.
They stink.
All right, then put United at 6.
At 6?
I'm sorry, Villa 6, United. I don't think Chelsea's that good though. I'm gonna be really real with you, dude.
I don't think I agree with you in the sense of Chelsea's not fully black. I was I said black. Oh god,
Black.
I
Whoa,
don't
whoa.
think Chelsea's
Hold
fully
on, hold
back
on, hold
as
on.
a.
Okay. uh,
That's
I know they
so
signed a couple of
crazy.
guys in the offseason,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
maybe they're fully converted. Hold on, buddy.
I don't think Chelsea's fully back as a club,
There's a
but
little bit of salt and pepper in the squad.
I do think I do think Chelsea. I do think Chelsea will make Champions League, and then by next year be ready for Champions League. That's what I think will happen. I think they will keep
Okay.
improving. So for me, fourth by like the skin of their teeth is Chelsea. I think Chelsea finished fourth out of these teams. Yeah.
Buddy. It
Oh
pains my
wait,
skin to even say that.
bro, but it's true though.
It pains my skin.
They're not that bad.
I really think United gets 4 and Chelsea 5, but we're gonna go with your list though.
Oh my
We'll go with your list.
god. We'll flip the coin later. Third, new manager. That's my reasoning.
Yeah. Yeah.
I honestly, and look, you're gonna go crazy after this. I honestly could see this happening, but I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm not gonna do that to you. I can't even
Thank
see
you.
your face if I wanted to. But now, this is what I think is gonna happen. Okay, are you ready?
Sure.
Did it even work? It didn't even work. Is it working? Okay. And yeah, that's what I think is gonna happen. I think Arsenal are the best team in the league this year. I really think they do. They are. I really think they are. I want to see your face. Hold on.
You can't see
Oh
my
god. Oh god.
brother.
David, talk to me, David. Talk to me, David.
How do I say this without sounding like a douche? Okay. I'm gonna say this as nice as possible. I know we took a hiatus. I know this is like a 2-week break that we took.
Oh my goodness.
But I hope in those 2 weeks that you weren't reading nonsense on a screen, because that's what you put up. Chelsea, Arsenal at number 1. You got to look at the facts, Eric. I think Arsenal is the second best team in the Prem. They're not beating Man City. Man City's going to go back to back again, and they're going to be number 1.
No, bro. No
Arsenal
one
has
wants to
no
see that
championship
happen,
DNA with
man.
this squad. This squad had first
Ugh.
place last season, and they lost. This squad had first place last season with a Man City squad that had no freaking Kevin De Bruyne for most of the season.
You know what? Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold on. Watch what I'm about to do. Keep them entertained. Hold on.
Guys, I don't understand. Listen. Actually, first of all, I want to say this. I know I didn't get to say this early in the show, but thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. And thank you for tuning into today's episode. I'm sorry that I showed up late. I obviously had work until 8 and I ate and then I popped on as soon as I can. So I appreciate you guys for listening. You guys are truly the best. And I missed you guys when I was away. It's so nice to be back and actually talking talking on the podcast again. That's for sure. Go ahead.
All right.
Oh, what was that? What was that? A coin?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Going to the coin flip. Listen, we're gonna do it like this to fully determine. We're gonna go one by one, right? First to second, second to third, whatever it is, right? If you want a coin flip, right, for a team, you'll get your coin flip to either move them up or move them down.
Okay.
Or we'll only do move up. We'll only do move up, right? If the team goes up, we'll keep coin flipping until you lose, or either you want the team to stay right there, right? We only can coin flip once every single time.
Okay.
Okay, for each team. Fair enough? All right. Nice. I think Arsenal are the best team in the league this year. I really do. Sorry. Here we go. First one. Arsenal first, City second. What are you thinking, David? Arsenal first, right? Yeah? Yeah?
No, City first. Come on, buddy.
All right. So Arsenal heads, City tails. Yeah. Yeah.
Arsenal head, City tails. Yes, let's go. Come on.
It's heads. Come on. Yeah, exactly. Arsenal are
No,
champions.
this blasphemy.
DD,
This blasphemy. You
DD,
cannot see the screen
DD,
where the pointless flip.
DD takeover. DD takeover. Arsenal are champions. Simple as that. All right. City first. City second. Liverpool third. Fair.
No.
What you want? You want Liverpool up?
Oh no, sorry. I thought you said Arsenal second. It's Arsenal first.
No.
No.
Arsenal are locked now. They're locked. I told you you can only flip once. Arsenal are safe. City and Liverpool.
BS, bro.
We're good.
Yeah, City is good. There should be one, but they're good at I guess two.
All right, Liverpool and Chelsea.
Sure.
Fair, good. United and Chelsea. We like that. We like United. Yeah, United Chelsea as well. That's fine.
Flip.
All right, same thing. Chelsea
Flip.
heads, United tails. Oh my God, it was tails. Oh my God.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This is so incorrect. This is so incorrect. Chelsea are not. United are gonna finish. Watch them finish 10th. Oh my days. All right. Do you want to keep going for United, or you think they're gonna finish there?
All right, they're gonna finish there.
All right, Chelsea and Villa. 5th and 6th. Where are we flipping?
I like it.
I'm good with
it. Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
All right, cool. Villa and Spurs. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
All right, Spurs and Newcastle.
Yeah,
I'm comfortable with it too. Yeah. And Newcastle and West Ham. Every bone in my body wants to flip, but I'm not going to. Ah, my God.
You could flip if you want.
Nah, it's not right. It's not right.
I'm not mad at it though, but I like the thing.
All right, West Ham, Brighton. Are you comfortable with that one as well?
Yeah.
Cool. Brighton, Brentford.
Brighton, Brentford. Yeah, I'm comfortable.
And Brentford, Palace.
I think everything else on this list I'm pretty comfortable with. I don't think there's anything else I would change.
All right, I want to flip for Brentford, Palace because I think Palace
okay. Well. Go ahead.
I want to flip for I dropped the coin. Hold on. We got to reflip, y'all. We got to reflip. That's not a fair flip. And it was tails. All right, so I'm moving Crystal Palace up.
All right.
I'm moving Crystal Palace just here. That's all I care about. Nottingham, Fulham, Wolves. Nah, yeah. I like this list. This is it.
Here we go.
This is the official D&E Takeover Premier League predictions. Arsenal win the league, ending Man City's reign. Man United made Champions League, and are back.
Yes, nice. Oscar Bob's gonna have 17 goals on a broken leg. Yes, that's what's gonna happen, and he's gonna put City on first.
No, he's not. City's not winning the league again, bro. If Arsenal lose the league again, bro, I'm gonna be tight.
Telling you.
If Arsenal lose the league again, they are Bottle FC and they are Choke FC. Like I can't be bothered of it. But there you are, ladies and gentlemen. There is our predictions. Let me stop sharing my screen now.
There we go.
But other than that, without further ado, let's just go into our game.
Let's do it. You ready?
You ready? Yeah. Do you want to run it or you want me to do it?
I got it. Who are you doing? Who are you? Let's do it. Guys, drop down a soccer player down below.
I'm assuming we should just go Oscar Bob.
Probably.
Like just for knives. He's gonna be like
I'm
Oscar
down
Bob.
For it. I'm down for it. Oscar Bob. Is it loading?
God. We got Mario Rui last time. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Ball knowledge. That is. Look at D&E Takeover.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Big five.
There we go. We got.
Let's do Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob.
Boob.
Oscar Bob.
That
Oh
sucked.
no! Oh no! Nice! Oh no! You know who it is? It's
Who?
it's Frankie De Jong.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's Frankie De Jong. What the? Oh, on my screen it's an
Yeah,
Ipswich.
I know.
I
It
was
did for
like,
me too.
I was like, crap. I was like, what the heck? It's not
He's
Frankie.
27.
You know who it is, bro? It's a Maguire, bro. A Pumacano.
What?
A Pumacano.
Oh yeah.
Dio. I said, hey, David. It's you.
This thing's giving me issues right now. What?
You can't click on it.
It's not letting me. I gotta exit the page.
He said, please.
I gotta exit the page.
Click backspace.
It's not working, Eric.
All
right, nice spell it.
Womp.
Ah,
A Pumacano.
Eric, it's not working, buddy.
No, it is working, bro. If you believe. There you go. See? What the heck? Where is he? Wait. Okay.
It's not him.
What is going on? Nah.
So it's got to be.
No, don't be in the Serie A, bro. Please. Oh, it is in the Serie A. This is. He's 27. It's not 27.
Let's go. Who's that guy? Who's that guy for? He used to play for Juventus. Young guy defender. Italian.
Young Italian defender for Juventus. I'm not sure. Oh, can we try Bremer?
He
plays for Juventus.
I spell it.
Breme. Yeah. I don't know the young Italian.
Eric, you genius.
I got it? It's lagging on my end.
Yeah.
Wow. Bremer in it. Come on now. We know ball, bro. We just know ball.
Good job.
Known ball. We've been known ball since day one.
Good job.
Good job. Thank you.
That was good. That was a good one.
Well, David, you want to take us out?
I'll close it out. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into episode 285 of D&E Takeover. We are back. I did not want to miss this episode. Work was good. But the fact that it ended at 8 o'clock, I tried to rush as quick as I could to get on this show. So I'm glad that Eric was doing it so that I could hop on. Appreciate you guys, every single one of you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I hope everyone had a great couple of weeks since we left. I know I had a good time. Eric had a good time. We appreciate y'all. Sports is coming up soon. Fantasy football. We got a lot to look forward to. And I can't wait to keep on doing this, guys. See you on Thursday. Love you guys. Appreciate it.
Same thing.
Oh, it's been your boy, David.
It's been your boy, Eric.
If you haven't done already, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe if you're new. Share the show to everyone that you know. We love you guys, appreciate you guys, and we're back. Without further ado, it's been your boy, David.
It's been your boy, Eric.
And we are out, guys. Thanks, Knives. Have a nice one. Peace, guys.
Peace.